Hello, everyone.
Why, hello there.
It is Sid and V,
With Judicious Mockery.
and we are back with some more
Last Defense Academy 2.
When we last left off... Oh, shit, I did it again.
You didn't think?
I didn't think.
You didn't do a pre-record ponder?
I keep not thinking
Gotta think.
is what I'm doing, and it's a problem. So what the heck happened? We
we looked for a lot of invaders.
Oh my god, right. We were trying to find invaders.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find them.
Right?
So we went to go ask Takumi where she was finding all the invaders.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
And she kept chasing us down.
Yeah.
Trying to kill us.
Yep.
And then we ran into Dasha, the secret commander.
Hell yeah.
And we
was
fought
way,
him
way,
and
way too strong.
did literally nothing. And he was like, okay, no, we're good. Like I'm
cool,
fine.
brother.
Except for her, meaning Tsubasa, because Tsubasa didn't participate in the fight. And he was like, not cool with that. So he tried to kill her. But Takumi jumped in the way. And then Takumi was like, kill me. And we were like, no. So we went back to the school and she died, but we saved her. We revived her.
All good.
And then we were talking to Tsubasa, or we were talking to her, and Tsubasa was trying to convince her to like be our friend, because basically what turned out is that Takumi knew that the secret of this game is that we are all also targets of the invader hunt.
And like high point targets.
Right, which is why she stayed in first place, because she killed Hideko back in round 1. And so she was trying to get us to kill her so that we would get the points and Tsubasa and Yugamu could be saved. But we were like, no, we're not going to do that. And she was like, well, why not? You guys hate me. And Tsubasa's like, we don't hate you. And she was like, yeah, prove it. And so Tsubasa kissed her.
They smooched.
They did a smooch. And it was super, super cute. And
sometimes you just gotta kiss your friends.
You just gotta kiss your friends on the mouth.
I've always said that.
And then Takumi was like, Mistress Tsubasa.
Yeah. And so that's a new dynamic.
Yep. It's our girlfriend and our girlfriend's girlfriend.
Right. And what more beautiful dynamic is there?
It's like, have you watched Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
It's like with April.
Yeah.
When she's dating, it's like, this is my boyfriend, whatever, and this is his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got Takumi basically on our side. She's now part of the gang, which is great. Unfortunately, she also doesn't know where invaders are. So it doesn't really help us with that whole issue.
Right.
So we got here, we came to go check out the point total, and the sponsor showed up and was like, oh my god, Takumi, you're my favorite. I'll tell you where the invaders are. And we were like, this seems sketch.
Right. And
the sponsor's like, no, super not sketch. But now we have a choice, which is, do we go ahead with the sponsor? Do we ask where the invaders are?
And I've been thinking about it.
Oh, yeah?
And I think I'm gonna.
You think you're gonna?
I think I'm gonna.
Okay.
I don't know what things look like if I don't. I think
that's
Tsubasa
fair.
might die. And I think that in this position, I would try to get all the information possible, even if I don't trust the sponsor.
Right. I mean, like, you don't need to act on it. You could ask where the invaders are and then not follow the lead.
Or proceed with caution.
Right.
So, let's see.
It doesn't hurt to ask. The sponsor's not, like, asking for anything in return.
That's right. It's not a contract.
Yeah. Except your firstborn son. What?
Tell me where the invaders are. I decided to trust the devil just this once. Things aren't getting better anyway. As shady as this offer is, I have to hang on to this glimmer of hope.
You're such a romantic. Choosing emotion over logic, I could weep. Takumi, my warrior of love, let me reward you with this map.
My warrior of love.
The map the sponsor handed me had something that looked like an invader face drawn in one specific spot.
If you go there, you're sure to find invaders. But you'd be wise to bring only Yugamu and Tsubasa with you. Don't tell anyone you got this map from me. Sound good?
You swear the invaders are really there?
I guess you'll just have to go and see for yourself.
Every word out of the sponsor's mouth made me more and more suspicious, but I had to go there. After that, I waited until morning and woke up Yugamu and Tsubasa.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
We took the school bus to the place indicated on the map. Really? We'll find invaders if we go here? Yeah, that's what the person who gave me the map said. And just who was that exactly?
Takamaru.
This would certainly come up before we were on the bus.
Nope, not until we're on the bus.
I can't tell you. It was part of our deal. A deal, you say? Yugamu seemed to sense what was going on, but didn't press the matter further. His back is against the wall, too. Hoping against all hope, we headed for the spot marked on the map. Where are you? Come back.
Almost there. Strap in, the ride's gonna get bumpy. And we are here.
And so the bus arrived at the place marked on the map. When we got there.
Oh. The haunted mansion.
Kind of looks like a mansion.
Pretty swanky, isn't it? Maybe a commander lives here.
This is a fun little movie for me.
Yeah. We had arrived at a lavishly decorated estate. There was no sign of any enemies near the entrance, but let's go inside. Come with me, guys. We cautiously made our way through the mansion with bated breath. Were there really invaders here? The anxiety and anticipation made my heart beat so loudly that I could barely focus. Please, let there be invaders. If we don't get some points here, Tsubasa is...
Yeah, we're kind of screwed. We don't really have any other options.
I gulped. Deep inside the estate.
Oh my god.
That's...
Them's
invaders.
It's many.
We found what we've been looking for. There were so many invaders. Am I dreaming? I wanted to pinch my cheeks to be sure, but I didn't have a minute to waste. We had to seize this golden opportunity. Yeah! Let's go, guys. Hunt with everything you've got.
Yeah.
Right. We attacked the invaders with all our might. Yugamu was capable of hunting alone and didn't need my help. But Tsubasa wasn't so good at fighting outside the school. I had to help her get those points. Does this mean we're... Nope. I hunted down the invaders just like always. Detach yourself.
It's been a minute.
It's just work. Detach yourself.
What is it?
It's just work. Detach yourself.
Oh, wait, one more time?
It's just work.
I feel like we've really racked up points.
But is it enough?
Yeah, but we can't stop yet.
Yeah, because they're in last place because they didn't take part in killing a commander last round.
Yeah, that's quite a point discrepancy.
We have to keep in mind that we have to kill a lot of small fry to make up that difference.
Takamaru and the twins had gained a huge amount of points for finishing off the Squad 4 commander at the outpost. We have to keep getting points here if we want to close the gap. I decided to keep hunting without taking any time to rest. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself.
We should make a song out of this.
It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Is that all of them? Are there any more invaders? I looked around, but it had gone quiet inside the estate. Looks like we got them all.
Gotta catch them all.
What?
Pokemon.
It's not enough. We need more points if we want to save Tsubasa.
It's not enough.
Just then, Yugamu suddenly
invaders
whirled around facing the innermost part of the estate. Or a commander. Careful, guys.
Well, I guess there's still Dalsha.
Or something stronger that gives us more points than the small fry.
Right.
Careful, guys. A strange presence is approaching from over there. Invaders? Similar. But something's off. Off how? The sound of their footsteps doesn't jive with what I'm sensing. These steps, they seem... Just as Yugamu tilted his head in confusion, they showed themselves.
What? Who?
Huh? I couldn't believe my eyes. What I was seeing shouldn't have been possible. No way. How?
How are there humans here?
People?
Hello?
Who are you? Why don't you have
They all
eyes?
escaped to the artificial satellite.
Why don't you have eyes? It's a good question.
Does this mean some of them were left here on Earth? We should ask what happened.
We dropped our weapons at our feet and tried to talk to the people. But
You invaders will stoop to any low, won't you? How did you even find this place? It's your fault we changed.
It's our fault you changed.
I'm gonna kill you right here and now.
Why are they so mad?
I don't think they're in the mood to talk.
the air was tense. We weren't going to be able to avoid a fight.
Let's run, before they can attack.
We turned for the exit so we could leave the estate.
Gotta go.
But at the very next moment,
Are you sure about that? Leave now and Tsubasa will die, you know?
The sponsor's here?
is this about to be a choice?
Gah!
We skidded to a halt after hearing a voice that shouldn't have been there.
Hello?
When we turned around, we saw a single bee hovering in the air.
God damn it.
Always the bees.
Always the bees.
Thank you for that zoom. It was one of the sponsors, and it somehow seemed larger than the others. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Did I startle you? This bee comes equipped with a transceiver.
What?
Of course. And why not?
I can speak to you remotely. Anytime, anywhere.
The sponsor was speaking to us through the bee.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to chat. We need to get going.
Going? Why? There's so many invaders here. Don't you want to score some points?
We hunted down all the invaders. All that's left are humans.
Takumi, what in the world are you talking about? Those things are clearly invaders.
What are you talking about? They- what?
They're people.
They're people. Don't gaslight me.
These people? Invaders?
Stop staring and come at me.
They can see us staring.
Stop staring, or we'll come whether you're ready or not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do actually have
eyes, yeah.
It's just an artistic thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you. Gonna kill you.
Although they
God.
did change, so I'm curious to know how they changed.
Yeah, they did say that they've changed, yeah.
More precisely, they're the armature for invaders. They haven't been processed yet, so they appear more human.
I see.
What does that mean?
That's no good.
What the hell are you talking about?
Good question, Takumi.
The basement of that building is one of the invader production facilities. It was gathering dust for ages, but now it's back in commission. That is to say, these armatures were brought here to mass produce new invaders after their numbers were so thoroughly decimated.
Wait. Invaders are made from people?
For sure.
What? That's not good news.
Opinions are split on whether these armatures can be considered human. But in layman's terms, you're exactly right.
That's
that
tough.
means all of the invaders that we've killed.
The murders.
Oh boy.
Detach yourself. It's just work.
It's just work.
Invaders are made from people. Then the SDU has been
Yeah.
murdering people?
Yeah.
Alright, I have one more important thing to share with you.
Oh, what's that?
Those armatures are worth a lot of points.
Of course they fucking
Right.
are.
These people are...
Armatures are highly valuable, much more than full-fledged invaders. So whoever bravely hunts them down will be rewarded extra special bonus points.
Hey, can you guys hear the bee talking above you? Do you hear this all right now?
Don't be ridiculous. I don't care how many points they're worth. I'm not going to kill human beings.
Neither am I. The idea of killing people?
I may be a filthy assassin, but I don't kill people outside of work.
Wow.
We all have
You
lines.
still have such righteous moral compasses. But are you sure? If you don't hunt them, Tsubasa's going to die.
God damn it.
Right.
We don't want that to happen.
Really don't want that very much. Tsubasa's going to die. The moment I heard those words, my body lurched with a wave of dizziness.
Takumi, don't listen to them. I'm not willing to kill people for my own survival.
Let's find another way. We can't stay here.
Oh? There aren't any invaders left anywhere else. You really did hunt them to extinction.
These are literally all that's left?
It's just these.
How are we going to have more rounds to this killing game?
That's a great question.
If you want to save your little friend, you'll have to make a choice here. Isn't that right, Takumi?
Oh, boy.
So this is the real reason why the sponsor pointed me here. They wanted to force me to choose between killing human beings or letting one of my friends get killed.
Are you gonna fight or not? To hell with it! But brace yourselves! We'll kamikaze you monsters!
Yeah, we're soldiers. We're not scared of dying.
I can't kill another person, even if they are a soldier. But I don't want to
so many
lose
people have died.
another friend.
Not just a friend.
The most important girl in the world to me.
Yeah.
Tsubasa, Yugamu, close your eyes. Takumi, what are you going to do? Don't, please, you can't. The moment I decided to come here, the choice was already made. I want to protect Yugamu after he stayed by my side through everything. And I want to protect the girl I've truly come to care about. Fuck Nozomi.
Who cares about her? Tsubasa all the way.
I held my sword aloft with trembling hands.
That's right, Takumi. Do it. Armatures are incredibly weak. One strike from your blade and it's all over.
Shut up. I'm not doing this because you convinced me. I'm doing this of my own free will to save Tsubasa's life. And
No!
Yugamu, of course.
Takumi, don't!
Stop, Takumi!
I have to summon the evil inside of me. Just this once, I need to channel Eito Atsuki! Woo!
Oh,
My boy may be gone, but he's also so back. Land, look at him.
Look at him. Look at that crazy motherfucker.
Inside my body, I carry the will of the person who so despised humanity. I'll take the sword and...
No!
I brought it down swiftly.
Oh boy.
Day 77. Ugh, I can't. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget. I killed human beings. I've committed an unforgivable crime. Unable to confront what I've done, I was hiding from reality under the covers in my bed. How could I? Who were those people? What were they doing there? Why were they so hostile towards us, even though they were human just like us? Why are there still people on Earth? I thought they all evacuated to the satellite. Nothing makes any sense. Nobody who knows the truth even tried to tell us what's going on here. But one thing's for certain. Those people, I killed them. I can still feel the weight of my sin in my palms. That was all that mattered. Enough of this. I don't want to think anymore.
Save your progress?
This is pretty bleak stuff, team.
It's not looking great for our boy Takumi.
It's not great. Day 78.
The music. Takumi, are you up?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Did you press circle?
whoa.
Oh, this is you. Yeah.
I could swear I just heard Nozomi's voice. I thought I was hallucinating, but then I could sense someone at my bedside.
closing ceremony for round 3 just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa. You did it, Takumi. Thank you for saving her.
So Kako got the boot? I saved her life. As I heard the news, a single tear trickled from my eye. Thank goodness. I managed to protect the girl I love. I really did it.
Tsubasa's been in bed for a while, but I'm sure she'll be better soon. So you better get well soon too, okay? Everybody wants to see you.
Nozomi is being so optimistic and cheery. She must be trying to lift my spirits. But I need to face what I've done. Who was executed in round 3? Nozomi flinched after I asked in a strained voice.
It was Takamaru.
Okay. I love Takamaru, obviously. I think I would rather it be him than either of the twins.
That makes sense. I guess he gave all the invaders he found over to the twins. So he ended up in last place.
Huh?
I see. That's a real Takamaru way to go out. He was always putting his friends first. He must be cursing me from the other side. He hated me so much, and I ended up forcing him into last place.
I also do think that as much as it is definitely sad that Takamaru got executed, if either of the twins had been executed, I think he would have truly lost his mind.
Yeah, I think this is what he would have wanted.
Like, I think his entire sanity was, like,
Focused
staked on keeping them safe.
Yeah, I get that.
No. Just before he was executed, he suddenly got so calm. He said he wanted to tell you he was sorry.
Sorry? To me?
He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you. Oh, God. I'm not going to do Nozomi trying to do a Takamaru voice, 'cause I feel like that would completely ruin this mood.
You have to.
Takumi.
No. No. You have to.
Takumi, I'm sorry for all the horrible shit I did to you. I just hated you so damn much. But when I thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I was using my hatred for you to avoid confronting reality. Sorry I made you my scapegoat. I'm the only one to blame for everything. You don't gotta forgive me, but you gotta forgive Ima and Kako. Adios.
That's the end of his message.
I don't think that ruined the mood at all. Takamaru. He was such a good guy. I always knew that since we'd already survived 100 days together once, but why did things have to end up this way this time? Takamaru. Ah! Ah!
Quick water refill.
Nozomi ran her hand reassuringly over my back as I screamed my throat hoarse. Me. Day 79. We're getting on up there.
We really are.
Sleep, wake up. Sleep, wake up. I cycled quickly between sleep and wakefulness. What I did weighed on me too heavily when I was awake, so I would retreat back to the land of sleep in search of reprieve. But whenever I fell asleep, I'd dream of the day I killed those people. The memory of my hands covered in their blood would return. I flew out of bed soaked in sweat, but even awake, I was still in hell. It was agony after agony, whether I was sleeping or awake, but I didn't try to pull myself out of the cycle. I can't run away from this pain. After all, this is what I... Just then.
Yoo-hoo, Takumi! Still being antisocial in there?
Evening, Takumi. The two of us decided to sneak into your room in the dead of night. I could hear Yugamu and Dadami in the darkness. The two of them sat beside my bed and launched right into some casual small talk. You were probably hoping for Tsubasa. Unfortunately, she's not feeling so well right now. The mental shock caused her to develop a fever, but she's getting better, so don't worry.
Mr. Tsubasa is getting 24-hour personalized care from me, so there's nothing to worry about at all.
I think that's a lot to worry about, actually.
I dabbed every nook and cranny of Mr. Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth.
That's definitely something to worry about.
The lewd side of Mr. Tsubasa's body flushed by fever. It was crazy erotic.
Jesus, Takumi.
Takumi, you're the only one who can protect Tsubasa from the clutches of this perverted succubus. You better get up before something horrible happens. He knows exactly what to say to us.
He does.
You could just call me Datami the cuckold maker.
Jesus Christ.
I missed her. They kept directing the conversation back to me. I wanted to answer, but I desperately resisted the urge. We brought Datami to meet Commune yesterday, but it was a total disaster. Datami got way too excited by how cute she is.
Who could possibly keep their cool after seeing a cute little shrine maiden girl? Oh, Commune, light of my life, fire of my loins. I grabbed her and munched on those cute little ears. Even when she tried to fight me off with tears in her eyes, I munched without mercy.
Datami was all over her, so Nozomi got jealous. Hearing them talk made me want to return to normalcy. But I can't go back. I can never go back. I took the lives of those people. I robbed them of the days that lied ahead of them. It wouldn't be fair if I just kept living a life of joy and pleasure. I can't allow it. I'm not going to get out of this bed. I'll stay here until I die. I need to wallow in the anguish of hell and die a dog's death.
Jeez.
After all, this is the only way I can atone.
Takumi is in his feels.
Yeah, he is not doing too hot.
De-eti. Who is that?
Subas. Nope.
Oh. You're in an awfully sorry state, Takumi.
Got him. I heard another voice. It was Commune. Did she leave the hangar to come check on me?
Yugamu told me everything. No wonder you're so worn out. You must have been quite shocked to find out the truth behind what you referred to as invaders.
Shock didn't even begin to cover it. My whole world had been turned upside down.
Takumi, as you've discovered, invaders were once human. The truth of the invaders is that they are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never wanted to tell you this cold, painful truth.
Huh?
So we've been fighting other humans all this time?
Yes, in a sense.
Which means the destruction on the surface isn't because of world death. It's the scars left from the ravages of war.
Oh, shit.
The Tokyo residential complex we'd all been living in before must have been some kind of underground shelter then. Even if it is a war, we can't kill people.
It's true that you killed people, but you could view it as an act of salvation. The people you killed were poor soldiers fated to be turned into combat organisms in the near future. You allowed them to die as humans. You freed them from their fate of being turned into monsters. That's compassion, not evil. All things are ordained by God. Our scriptures say there is no such thing as destiny.
Commune tried desperately to reason with me, to free me from my guilt. And while I appreciated the thought, I didn't want to be freed. If I let myself forget what it felt like, I'm sure I'll just end up doing it again. I just had this horrible feeling that that's what would happen. So I clung to my guilty conscience and decided to rot away here. It was only right. De-81.
Who do we got? Oh!
You're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi?
I heard another voice. This time, it was the sponsor.
Fair enough. I mean, you've been tainted by the act of murder. But it was splendid the way you killed them so mercilessly. The noble knight dirtying his hands to protect the one he loves. You really are quite the romantic.
So you see,
It gives my life so much meaning to push romantics like you to commit mortal sins. You should see the look on your face. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon.
A prisoner? Well, I am a criminal, so I deserve to die a miserable death in a filthy cell.
The knight awakes from his delusions of romance and confronts his crimes to discover he is no more than a mere murderer. He must find himself hideous. He must be repulsed with himself. It must make him wish he was dead.
This is really not what we needed.
No. A murderer pretending to be a knight in shining armor. That describes me perfectly. I don't regret my choice, but I wish I was dead. They're right.
Oh, I only wish I could torture you now that you're so weak and fragile. But I can't. It's against the rules for the sponsor to touch you unprovoked. Damn it! Who made this ridiculous rule anyway? I want to play with you, Takumi. I guess that leaves me no choice. I'll just have to toy with your mental state.
You're an evil murderer, and you think you're better than everyone else.
Got him.
Not very nice.
Nobody likes you, everybody hates you, might as well go eat worms.
The sponsor kept childishly insulting me.
Well, that'll help.
Day 82. Yeah, I'm sure Takumi's in a better mood.
For sure.
Every time I fell asleep, I dreamed of the people I killed. They were ghosts, glaring at me in the darkness. And when I awoke, the ghosts would vanish. In their place was endless darkness. I'd go back to sleep, and the ghosts would hover in the air once more. I'd wake up, and they'd disappear. Every day repeated itself. Gradually, I started to be unable to discern if I was dead or alive. Oh, maybe the night I killed them, I died with them.
Hello? Tsubasa.
Takumi.
I was on the verge of tears the moment I heard her voice. I wanted to leap out of bed and cling to her. It took everything in me not to act on that impulse.
I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. I've been in bed all this time too. I'm sorry. You're in so much pain, and you shouldn't be. I'm sorry you had to do something like that because of me.
I could clearly hear the sound of Tsubasa's tears hitting the floor.
Huh?
It's okay. I'm the one who did it. And when someone does something wrong, they need to suffer for it.
No, you didn't do anything wrong, Takumi. The ones we really should be blaming are the people who put us in this horrible situation to begin with. We just got dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight these enemies we didn't know anything about. And then this killing game started. It's all so confusing. You didn't do anything wrong.
2 teardrops fell onto my cheek. The girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I can't touch her. My hands are too dirty. No, Tsubasa. There's no point trying to rationalize it. I can't run away from what I did. My hands tell the story. They're covered in blood. Blood that will never wash away. It wasn't about words or reason. My hands gave it away. They branded me as a criminal. Don't worry about me anymore. I'm evil. I don't belong with you guys. I wanted to get Tsubasa as far away from me as soon as possible. I didn't want to sully her with all the sin and death I brought with me. But she never made any attempt to leave my side.
Fine. If you think you're a criminal, so be it. Takumi the criminal. I'm fine with this new label of yours. So at least hear what I have to say about our future.
Our future?
I talked with Yugamu and Dadami earlier. We're never going to be able to go back to how it was before. Yugamu made Kyoshika drink poison. Dadami killed Hideko. Even if we tried to live like normal in the complex, I think we'd suffer trying to readjust to peaceful lives.
She's right. We've strayed a long way from the lives we used to live. Who is that woman in the back? I only know Kadua.
Yeah, no idea who that is.
I couldn't face mom or dad. Who?
Dad?
I couldn't. I couldn't go back to that life. Not that I even planned on trying.
Ah.
But Tsubasa, you're still clean. You can still go back.
Listen to me, Takumi. We'll live together as roommates when we get to the artificial satellite.
And they were roommates. Roommates?
We'll rent out some cheap little detached home, and all 4 of us criminals can live together in poverty. It might be hard for us to reintegrate into society when we get back from the war, but at least when we go home, we'll have the friends who went through it with us. I'm sure we can overcome anything as long as we are together.
Tsubasa's voice was lively as she described our future together.
We'll get part-time jobs so we can afford food and pay the bills. I need to start researching some cheap but tasty recipes right away. Oh, and we should get some cheap appliances from secondhand shops.
Making a lot of assumptions about what the artificial satellite's gonna look like.
Oh, 1000%.
Even total junk is no problem because I can fix it.
Huh?
Tsubasa, what are you...
We'll be busy on weekdays, so we might not even get to see each other. But we can make up for it by making sure we take weekends off together. We can rent some cheap DVDs and have an all-day watch party.
That very moment, I could clearly envision the life Tsubasa was describing. This is really cute.
Within the fandom, the 4 of them, and sort of a big part of kind of this route, tends to be referred to as the polycule.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
I bet Darumi won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies. She and Yugamu will love it. We're gonna feel left out, but we'll still watch all of them to the end. Doesn't take much to convince us, huh? After we're done, we'll all clean up the popcorn Darumi threw all over the place. We'll all sigh and laugh as we sweep. You'll say, "You made us waste our day off watching these garbage movies." And I'll say, "But I kind of enjoyed it."
An overwhelming feeling welled up as I played out the scene in my head. This feeling rising up inside of me. It was longing. I wanted this future. I wanted it so bad it hurt. No. I can't start dreaming about the future. I can't let myself have a future after taking so many lives. It's not right. Go away, go away. I frantically repeated these words in my head. Demons aren't allowed to dream about happy endings. Sure they are.
God, I love them so much.
It happened. There was a warm sensation on my lips. Tsubasa's lips rested neatly atop mine. Her breath, her warmth, her hopes, her life. I felt all of it in my soul.
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal too.
That's really nice.
God.
And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
They're married.
Why is Tsubasa the greatest?
The moment I heard those words, I truly felt like I'd been reborn. There was a faint warmth in my chest.
It's okay. You can make things right. I know you're a kind person, Takumi. So please, make my dream come true. Let's all be roommates.
After giving me another kiss on the cheek, she suddenly jolted back.
Yeah.
No, I did it again. I kissed 2 people practically back to back. Am I just easy?
It's been like a week, unless
You're fine.
unless
Unless.
Tsubasa.
Anyway, Takumi, get well soon. I'm out of here. I gotta go kiss Tatami.
No.
Tsubasa rushed out the door. The sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. The moment I heard that sound, I'm up.
We're up. We got it. We have half a life now.
We're so back. I'd unconsciously risen to my feet. My body was moving. My heart was telling me it still wanted to live. Man, the power of a lady kiss, huh?
The power of a lady kiss.
And I've always said that.
I mean, come on. What's better?
What's better? Name
one thing.
Name one thing
in this
better.
world that is better
Name one.
than a lady kiss.
It was as if I'd never lost the will to keep going in the first place. I felt almost as if I wasn't myself. Right. I guess I'm half Tsubasa now. Tsubasa had breathed half of her life into me, and she'd taken on half my sin, which meant...
Okay, Tsubasa. Let's do this.
Hell yeah. We back.
I'm the most horrible person to ever exist. A complete villain who kills people. Some scum that doesn't deserve to live. Trash. The Grim Reaper. A demon. But that's exactly why I have to fight for my friends. I'll use these filthy hands to cradle Tsubasa's beautiful dream and keep it safe. And in order to do that...
I'm gonna finish this invader hunt once and for all.
Hell
Attaboy,
yeah.
Takumi.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's back.
Save your progress.
Yeah.
As a side note from everything that's happening in the game, Day 83. Morgana's being real cute right now.
Oh, she is.
She's resting on my lap and just like being a cutie.
And just kind of putting her head to the side and scowling just a little bit.
Yeah.
But not at you, just at life.
Yeah, for sure. Just the world that we exist in.
Sorry for worrying you guys. I'm fine now. The next morning, back on my feet, I called everyone to the hangar and apologized for being in bed for so long.
Takumi, thank goodness you're okay.
You just took a little smooch.
You were so sad. There. I'll make you some porridge with egg later, okay?
I don't need your porridge. I have a Tsubasa smooch. Smooch pasta.
Literally the only thing that a man needs.
No thanks on the porridge. I get the feeling Nozomi's been turning more and more sisterly ever since she started looking after Commune.
That's
Commune!
correct.
Tatami, Yugamu, you two came to visit me a lot. Thanks for cheering me up.
Too bad you didn't die so I could have Mistress Tsubasa all to myself.
You look so adorable in your catatonic state. I wanted to immortalize you in wax and use you to decorate my room.
Jesus, you got me.
I get why they're called the polycule.
Hey, stop saying scary things or no dessert. Which just unfortunately makes Nozomi more of a fifth wheel.
Yeah, 100%. Seriously, stop with the big sister act.
Maybe everyone looks like Commune to her now.
I wanted to thank Commune too, but there was no sign of her.
Yeah, where is Commune?
She was working on the escape pod? And last, but far from least, Tsubasa. She awkwardly averted her eyes. I guess she must be feeling embarrassed about what happened. I decided I would talk to her about it later, then look to Yugamu. He urged me to keep talking with his eyes. Takumi, sorry to do this when you're just getting back, but we need to discuss what happens next right away.
For sure.
If we take too long, round 4 will start.
And there are like no invaders left.
Yeah, no invaders left. We're kind of locked into our rankings.
Yeah. Round 4 will last from day 86 until day 100. Right now's our break.
There's no way we're gonna do this a 4th time. Absolutely not.
We're all in agreement then. We're not participating in this invader hunt again. But if we want to leave the game, we're going to need to procure fuel for the escape pod somehow.
Right. Fuel, as in a large amount of cryptoglobin.
Commune said before we'd need the cryptoglobin from the strongest class of commanders. Strongest class of commanders. That Dalsha certainly fits the bill. If we can beat him and take his cryptoglobin, we'll definitely be able to launch the escape pod. But he was insanely strong.
Our attacks didn't do anything to him.
I have PTSD from almost getting killed by him.
Are you all right, Mr. Tsubasa? If you need somewhere to puke, aim for my face.
I can relate to your nausea. Dal Shah is beyond powerful.
It took that one a second to hit me.
How is it fair that his defense is enough to nullify every attack? He's the only one we just can't beat. Alone, that is. Alone? I wondered what he was implying. And just then...
Commune! Please, allow me to handle Dalsha.
Whoa, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time.
Oh my god, the Gelbate Shrine Maiden!
Jesus, Takumi. It's so cute when you just show up like that. My sister is the cutest girl in the cosmos.
True enough, but more importantly. Commune, do you know anything about Dal Shah?
Dalsha is one of the most renowned warriors in all of history. Naturally, word of his abilities spread throughout the land.
Then do you know how we can get through those impossible defenses of his?
Dalsha, he's permanently cloaked in a mist of divine blood, cryptoglobin. The blood he expels is the true form of his impenetrable defense. In order to damage him, you must first destroy his cloak of cryptoglobin.
Destroy it? How do we do that?
It's quite simple. Use poison. Pure divine blood is weak only to poison, even more so when it's exposed like that.
So we need poison that works on cryptoglobin. We'd better figure that out.
We'd better figure that out, Takumi? We better poison that works on cryptoglobin.
Wait, hold on. I could swear we already... The cryptoglobin they absorb courses through their bodies. So I simply need to develop a poison that acts on cryptoglobin.
Yep.
He recalls. Hey, Yugamu, you made a poison that works on cryptoglobin when you killed the previous sponsor, right? Could we use that to beat Dal Shah? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I've already given Commune the poison I made.
Yugamu's poison is quite well made. After I make a few improvements to it, it'll be able to break through Dalsha's impenetrable defenses.
Things were moving smoothly and quickly. If we keep this momentum going, we'll be able to take down Dal Shah and get his cryptoglobin. But don't celebrate just yet. We have another foe who's a far bigger nuisance.
Who dat?
Let me guess. The sponsor.
Yep, for sure.
I can't get a read on them at all. It's highly likely that they'll insert themselves in our battle with Dal Shah. They might even have a more evil trick in store for us. Knowing them, they definitely do.
Maybe we should take out the sponsor first?
I'm gonna kill Dal Shah first. If we keep letting Grandpa wander around outside the old folks' home, it's not gonna be pretty.
In short, we have two options right now.
We have two options, you say?
Two options. Target Dal Shah or target the sponsor. And making that decision falls to me as team leader, I suppose. It so pains me to force you to make a decision while you're convalescing. But I would prefer it if our leader chose our course of action. Whatever you choose, we'll see it through to the end. Do we take care of Dal Shah as soon as possible, or do we take out the sponsor first? If we get Dal Shah's cryptoglobin, we can escape, but it's entirely possible the sponsor will throw something at us to stop us. Maybe we should start with the sponsor then. But I really would rather avoid a direct confrontation with them. We already know how to deal with Dal Shah, but we don't even know who or what the sponsor really is. Dal Shah or the sponsor? I have to make a choice. What am I going to do here?
What are we going to do?
What you gonna do?
What's it gonna be?
Who will you fight first?
Dal Shah or the sponsor?
Okay, let me talk through it.
What are you thinking?
Let me talk through it. So, Dal Shah seems tougher, but having a lot of cryptoglobin is, I mean, that's the bigger thing, right? Like, escaping is the priority.
Right. Like, basically, the idea here is like,
We don't have to kill the sponsor. We just need to get the fuck out.
Exactly. The idea here is killing Dalsha is the actual objective.
Yeah.
Right? Because we need the cryptoglobin.
The question is,
will the sponsor
intervene,
like, fuck with us?
Right.
If we don't take care of them first.
But the concern with going the sponsor route is we have a limited amount of time and we don't even know where to start.
Right. We have like part of a plan with Dalsha with the poison, but we don't necessarily have a plan with the sponsor.
Naturally, I'm torn.
That makes sense.
I
I do think this is when I was playing through. We've talked about how you and I both made the same quote unquote like wrong decision with choosing to stick with Moko. But I thought that felt like an easy decision, right? No part of me was like, I'm gonna abandon Moko.
Yeah.
This was the first decision that I got to. And even like the kill Ava decision, like that one was a hard decision for the reasons that we talked about when we got there. It was like hard, like emotionally, right? But I still like when I was playing through, at least I felt very like, yeah, that is the not necessarily morally right thing to choose, but that is like the correct direction to go. This was the first choice that I remember getting to where I was like, I don't know, like
what the quote unquote right answer is.
Yeah. Like this is tough. I could see benefits, like real benefits to both sides.
I think I have to do the sponsor.
You think you have to do the sponsor?
Because I just have a real gut instinct
that they're gonna fuck with us?
That they'll fuck with us if we don't.
I mean, like going with Dalsha is the easier answer.
Yeah.
Right? It's the easier option, but it's the riskier option.
Yeah.
Going with the sponsor is harder but safer.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going sponsor.
Okay.
What did you do first?
Pick your answer and then I'll tell you. I picked Dalsha.
Interesting.
This is our first divergence.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I still want to defeat the sponsor. They're the embodiment of evil. Unless we eradicate them from this world, they'll come back to haunt us again and again. I fell for their ruse and became a murderer. I can't let anyone else make the same mistake. I totally agree with Takumi. I'll never forgive the sponsor for toying with us and exploiting our kindness. Never. Nobody gets away with harming my dear Takumi. My dear Takumi. Is there something we should know?
What? You guys know we're like
yeah, you guys know.
Let's not pretend.
The music change.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Just a joke. There's nothing going on between Takumi and me.
This isn't a secret, guys.
Not at all. You guys are so obvious.
We're very out in the open about it.
Nothing at all. Right?
Huh?
Right, Takumi?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Like not even a teensy little thing. Cross your hearts and hope to die. What sort of follow-up question is that? I already said it was nothing. Although, I mean, if we're getting technical, there is this one thing. Why are you telling them about that? It just slipped out. Blow up and die, you dumb normies. Only Takumi, though.
What is happening? Why are Tsubasa and Takumi fighting all of a sudden? This is more of an expression of love. You'll understand when you're older.
Stop it. We have better things to do than to tease me right now.
I think we should be talking about this even more. We all want to see you happy, Takumi.
What? See me happy?
You've been suffering all this time because you took on the toughest role among us. So when we see you happy, it gives us a sense of relief.
Basically, we wish for your happiness as much as you wish for ours. Didn't you know? We were heartbroken for all those days because you were out of commission. We'll fight the sponsor for daring to inflict so much pain on you just for kicks.
Because making you happy is the only reason we're even fighting.
Cute. Our polycule.
I know.
In that moment, I knew in my heart that we could beat the sponsor. With friends like this behind me, I could overcome any cunning or intrigue the sponsor threw at me. This time, we'll succeed. The sponsor is going down. We all exchanged glances and nodded. I vowed to myself that we would defeat the sponsor. Okay, we need to firm up our strategy. If you'll all kindly accompany me to the biolab. Why the biolab?
Yeah, what's our... Do we have a strategy? What's happening?
There's something I need to show everyone. Something critical to our plan and to beating the sponsor. Yugamu led us all to the biolab.
Okay.
His home.
He does live there. That is true.
Here you go. Take a look at these. Yugamu retrieved some things from a shelf and laid them out on the desk.
Oh, God. These are dismembered parts of a body.
Oh.
Yes,
I can't tell what the top one or the bottom ones are.
but the middle one's a finger
Middle
for
one's
sure.
for sure a finger, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. I went around collecting them from all over the schoolyard while we were on our little break. A dismembered body in the schoolyard? Whose is it? There's no mistaking it. These are the body parts of the first sponsor, the one who self-destructed on the last day of the second round.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, because we still don't know who the original sponsor was.
Yeah.
Because they, like, the very, very first one burned to a crisp. And the second ones, like the whole group of them, all blew themselves up.
Yeah.
So and there was no like body left. So it's still a complete mystery. What the fuck was going on with them?
I think that's part of maybe subconsciously why I gravitated towards this option as well.
It's
Because
just
I
trying to,
want to
like-
know who the sponsor is.
Right. Just what is the deal with
What's
the
up with
sponsor?
this? Yeah. They blew themselves up to hide their identity after they realized the poison was lethal. That must be why some of these body parts are charred. Anyway, I analyzed these assorted remains the other day, and I discovered something very intriguing. This body had already been dead for several years.
What the fuck?
Reanimation?
What the fuck, Yugamu?
Years? But the sponsor only self-destructed 20 or so days ago. I was surprised too. I convinced myself I must have made a mistake. So I checked again and again, but the result was always the same. Every corpse had been dead for at least a few months, sometimes years. So my final conclusion was this. The sponsor's true identity was a dead body. Zombies!
Okay.
Zombies!
What was your original prediction with this route?
Zombie Ato. Could still be.
We don't know what dead body it was.
His body's still around. Dead body? You mean there were a zombie? Zombies.
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 What's Morgana doing?
Whoa. When will my reflection
She's in the bathroom, standing on the counter, looking at herself in the mirror.
inside? All right, she's done.
Yeah.
She's wandered back. Think about it. Wait, sorry, did you catch zombies?
Oh fuck no, I didn't.
Sorry, we can't move on until you acknowledge zombies.
That pun went over my head. Jesus. Okay, kudos.
Think about it. Oh my god. Doesn't it make a lot of what we knew about them make sense? They didn't need to eat or sleep. They kept coming back even when we killed them. That's like the textbook definition of zombie. I don't know. It sounds too outrageous to me. You think it's impossible, right? But how many impossible things have we already witnessed since coming to this academy? On this
Valid.
route, quite a few.
I mean, yeah, just overall with this whole game, but yes, also quite a few on this route. That is true.
There's probably an actual person controlling these dead bodies using Hemoanima.
Oh god, is that like someone's Hemoanima power?
Cool.
Whose?
Zombie necromancers. That would explain why the sponsor had so many bodies at their disposal. They were all corpse puppets.
And they could grab as many dead bodies as they wanted from a cemetery or something.
That's what the first sponsor really was. An army of dead bodies.
Well, yeah, there we go.
Got it. Got him. This idea could also explain why they organized the invader hunt in the first place. More dead bodies.
Yep.
More power.
They set up a game that incentivized us to murder as much as humanly possible.
Cool.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Huh?
By making us slaughter invaders by the dozens, the sponsor would get their prime pick of dead bodies.
Yep.
Then they could create as many spares as they wanted. They were powering themselves up by making us create dead bodies for them? Exactly. To the sponsor, we're just corpse-churning contractors. That's why the rules of the hunt are fairly lenient toward the players. It was set up in such a way to ensure the sponsor wouldn't lose too many of their contractors all at once.
Right, exactly. They that's why, like, if you remember after the first round, like 3 people died in the first round, right? It was Karada at the beginning, then Hideko, and then Shoma. And the sponsor said, like, that they wanted to jump into the next round right away, but because so many people died in the first round, they gave us some more time because they don't want us dying off too quickly.
Right.
If we all died off immediately,
fewer bodies.
Exactly.
It is so not lost on me that we don't know what's up with Ato's body. My eye is on the ball of my eye has been in the cup shuffling game. My eye has been tracking Ato's body.
Where is Ato's body?
Probably in a sponsor suit.
Well, I mean, if it were in a sponsor suit, it'd be boom by now.
Even if it's the current sponsor suit?
Well, not necessarily if it's the current one,
right.
But
a previous one.
As far as we know currently, we don't necessarily know if the current sponsor is also dead body.
Right, that's true.
Or dead bodies, or
that's
whatever.
Only executing 1 player per round did seem kind of half-assed to me.
Right. Having the rounds be like 2 weeks is a long time to like give people before an execution.
And the duration of each round suddenly went up to 15 days, slowing down the pace of the executions. The points distribution system was to help us stay alive for longer as well.
Right. That's why it encouraged like working in teams.
Yup.
Because of that, we were able to hunt together in teams.
All so that we could create as many dead bodies as possible.
Ah.
We've been dancing to that zombie's morbid tune, and it irks the hell out of me.
Do you think the second sponsor is also a corpse puppet?
Odds are deathly high.
Okay, well, there's that.
They claim to be the sponsor's successor, but they're likely just one of the many corpses the first sponsor still has at their disposal. This is mind-boggling. The sponsor's been using us all this time to create dead bodies that they then turn into zombies? But wait.
What's up, Takumi?
Did you figure it out? A blood-curdling possibility suddenly flashed across my mind. If the sponsor could control dead bodies... Yugamu, if the sponsor's ability is to control corpses... could they use our friends' bodies as well?
Oh, he said the thing.
He said it. He's getting there.
What if they raid Kyoshika's grave or steal Karada's body?
Gaku and Ato's bodies are in danger as well. We've left them in the morgue. The sponsor could have easily stolen them from under our noses.
Oh, shit. Could you have been right this whole time? Since day fucking 1?
I will freak out.
That's just inhuman. Using their bodies even after they've died.
Let's go check the graves and morgue immediately. We need to make sure the bodies are all accounted for.
Oh boy.
All right. It's time. It's time to know if I was right, team.
It is.
We all turned at once and started to dash out of the lab when... Whoa. Chill out, guys. Yugamu stopped us, his arms outstretched across the doorway.
What's up?
I've already secured our friends' remains.
What?
Secured them? Where? In their own dignified coffins in my room. Since we're on the subject, come and pay your respects.
What the fuck?
Why'd you do that, bud? We hesitantly headed to Yugamu's room. Inside, we saw... Yugamu's room was packed from wall to wall with coffins. It looked more like a morgue than a bedroom now.
Well,
Okay.
I guess that does answer the question.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably.
Probably.
Where's your furniture? Your bed?
Yeah, that's fair.
I dismembered and disposed of them.
Where have you been sleeping? Have you actually been living in the biolab?
Have you actually been sneaking into our bed at night?
Probably.
I figured these guys' eternal sleep was more important than mine, you know?
Aw.
Thank you, Yugamu, for protecting their bodies all by yourself.
Let's see real quick. So we've had Gaku, or Eito,
Gaku.
Karada, Hideko. Oh, we buried Hideko off of school grounds, so I
Yep.
don't know if she'll count, but
Yep.
Shoma,
Kyoshiko.
Kyoshika, Takamaru. I think that's everyone,
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
And there were 6. So that's probably everyone minus Hideko.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
I'm so glad they're safe.
Yeah. You did great. Once the invader hunt is over, we'll give them a proper reburial.
Yugamu, what are those things on top of the coffins?
The bombs from inside their bodies. I
Oh.
surgically removed them when I brought them here.
Oh my.
Huh. Okay.
This room is just filled with bombs.
Yeah. Just 6 bombs, just sitting out in the open. Okay.
It didn't feel right to leave something so sickening inside them, even in death, you know?
Yugamu's all about that respecting death.
He is. He is. I could feel my tears welling up at Yugamu's kind consideration. He was probably more repulsed by the bombs than ever, having been blown up by one himself the other day.
True.
That's fair. We all stood before the coffins to pay our respects before leaving Yugamu's room.
Those are
I
also
would want to
crazy
check
bombs.
the coffins.
You don't want to take Yugamu's word for it? You don't trust Yugamu?
No, I do. It's just he's not sitting in this room all day.
You don't know that.
I do. He's outside of the room with us.
Maybe he's coming here all the rest of the day.
Well, maybe, but he's still out like fighting and stuff. It's possible for them to sneak in and empty them.
Possibly.
The moment we stepped out of Yugamu's room onto the rooftop, we heard an unexpected voice.
Oh, God. Oh. Hey, do you guys have a minute?
My twinsies.
Long time no see, everyone.
The prodigal children returned. Ima and Kako. Well, well, you two are an unusual sight around here. To what do we owe the honor? I could already feel tensions rising. We exchanged knowing glances and prepared ourselves to fight if we needed to.
Fun fact real quick. Sid sent me a voice memo the other day talking about something. And there was a moment at the beginning where she was pronouncing... it was... We were talking about Sandra from Survivor.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the message, Sid goes, so the thing about Sandra, Kako.
That's right.
Which was very fun.
Nobody could tell what these two were thinking. They even injured Nozomi during the Ava incident before.
No need to be so wary. We're here to offer you our unconditional surrender. Right, like a white flag.
Kako raised both hands as a sign of surrender. So you're not going to antagonize us anymore?
I mean, it's not like we can beat you guys, right? And now, Takamaru is dead. There's really no point competing against you the way things are right now. In fact, we were hoping we could join you.
Another fun fact, there are several people outside of us who have not played this game and have no real awareness of like the mechanics or the point or the plots of the game. who know, yeah, because I keep doing it.
That's so fun.
And just know it's a like vocal stim from this game. Sounds like a good deal for you.
Yeah, here's the only problem with this deal is assuming we aren't able to do anything about the sponsor and the killing game goes forward. Everyone's now on one team.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is kind of ineffective.
Yeah, and it's bad for them. In theory, they're at the lowest now.
Right.
After all those terrible things you said to Takumi.
Tsubasa's so defensive of us.
Yeah, the twins are going to be like, what is this?
I'm not expecting you to welcome us for free, of course. I come bearing a gift.
What kind of gift?
My life. I'll stay in last place all through the next round and die. In exchange, I ask that you keep my dear sister safe when I'm gone.
What?
Brother dearest, what are you talking about?
We all
They
knew.
did not discuss this ahead of time.
No, but we knew this is how it was going to go when it came down to the two of them at the bottom.
There was no world in which Ima allowed Kako to be the bottom.
No.
That was just not going to happen.
No.
I'll even let you lock me in that cage in the courtyard if you doubt my sincerity. Then I'll die in the same cage Ava once occupied. Poetic justice for my attempted murder of her, don't you think?
Ima. Brother dearest, no. How could I live without you?
Come now, sister dearest. This is the way it should be.
This is the longest that you have consecutively talked in a long time.
It is.
It's
It
an
really
unspoken
is.
rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
I don't know that that rule comes up that often.
No, it's an unspoken rule.
Yeah, okay.
And it's something everyone knows and relies on in life
Yeah, I guess that's
on
fair.
a daily basis.
Right. Ima's words made me remember what Ava said just before she died.
To earn my title as mother, there's something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love and the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
Honestly, I know that she did it really inelegantly, but mad respect to Ava for just calling the fuck out of Nozomi's mom.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was saying that from the beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, she's right.
She's absolutely right.
It was
Nozomi's mom is not good.
It was callous, but it was accurate.
Right.
A loving heart that moved someone to give their life to protect another. Completely contradictory to what the killing game stood for.
Contrary.
And that was why. It's fine. You can both join our team.
Really?
Yeah. Takamaru asked me to forgive you two anyway.
I'm so grateful, Mr. Sumino. I will die as promised, so please take care of my dear...
On one condition. Ima, you are prohibited from dying. You need to survive too.
What? Hold on, Mr. Sumino. If I survive, someone else has to die.
Nope. Nobody has to die. We're going to put an end to this game.
Okay, well, we don't really have a plan for how to do that.
But we know we're going to do it, so...
So, I appreciate the confidence, but also...
No, we simply have to.
Yeah, okay.
We simply must. Don't worry. As long as we remain united, the sponsor will be no match for us.
See, we thought that Takumi inherited Eito's killingness, but actually he inherited his power of friendship.
Aww. Seems like someone's developed a killer new attitude since we saw him last. But that's how our leader should be.
I feel like we're letting these two off too easy, but I'm good if Takumi is.
Ima, Kako, let's put our past behind us and work together for the future.
Gross. I usually can't stand cringy stuff like this, but I'll let this one slide. It'll be a change from all that awkwardness at least.
To be fair to the others, we all fell for the sponsor's ploy to divide and conquer. Now we're finally united as one again. The pride of the Special Defense Unit is at stake. Let's take down that sponsor. Our newfound unity made us all the more determined to fight against our enemy. We'd carry on the will of those who had passed before us and do what needed to be done. De 84.
We have 2 days until the next round starts.
Easy. Easy. But we've got.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
16 days until the next round ends.
That's true. That is valid.
Get ready for your 84th day of active
my
service
goodness.
here at Last Defense Academy.
We're getting
We are
through it.
moving along.
We're cruising.
Prepare to spend another day enduring
the
the
endurable
and
suffering the insufferable
to
to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Be
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from a vile and barbaric enemy.
All right, let's get this meeting started. Needless to say, we're here to discuss how to bring down the sponsor once and for all. I shot Yugami a glance and he took over. To beat the sponsor, we'll first have to deal with the 3 deadly weapons they wield.
They're 3 Horcruxes.
First of all, their suit. As you all know by now, it has the ability to negate Hemoanima-based attacks.
Right. Really easy to deal with, though. We just
Easy.
use something that isn't Hemoanima.
Easy. None of our superhuman attacks will even scratch it.
Technology that nullifies the power of divine blood? The inventor must be a real wizard.
But it's crazy weak against physical attacks. Anyone can destroy it with a regular weapon.
Like a gun.
You mean a crossbow?
Yeah, thank you. Like a crossbow. Yeah, we broke through it before with a simple crossbow. It's not all that tough. We shot holes in the first sponsor's suit some 50 nights ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but damaging it wasn't the real problem. The sponsor has 2 other weapons at their disposal. The bees are especially lethal.
God damn it.
Always comes back to the bees. If we so much as touch the sponsor, they'll swarm around and attack us.
We can negate them using a suit because it'll prevent their Hemoanima.
That's right.
But just like when they killed the others by sucking their blood dry. Mr. Yakushiji was killed by those accursed bugs too.
Who is Mr. Yakushiji?
Takamura.
Why are those bees still here at the school? Here in the school after the change of sponsors?
Yeah, they did stick around even though we got the successor.
It's almost like maybe the sponsor didn't change.
What?
Likely because they aren't servants to a specific sponsor. They serve the invader hunt itself.
They serve the very concept of the killing game.
They serve the hunt.
So long as the game continues, we'll have to live in fear of those bees.
Those goddamn bees. It's not like the bees are invincible, though. Remember, we also have one of the sponsor's suits. The bees can't touch anyone who's wearing it.
Right.
But here comes our biggest problem. The sponsor's 3rd weapon. A deadly new weapon they've somehow gotten their hands on. The detonator for the bombs inside us.
Right. That is kind of the main threat at the moment.
Exactly. Exactly.
Being held back by bombs in our bodies is such a killing game cliche at this point. It's starting to feel like deja vu.
There were 7 buttons on that controller. Each button had an image of one of us on it. They probably did that so they wouldn't accidentally press the wrong button in the heat of the moment.
It technically doesn't have all of us on the remote.
It doesn't have Nozomi.
Yeah, exactly.
It ensures the right person gets taken out before they attack the sponsor.
All right, Nozomi, you're up.
It's on you, girl. This 3rd weapon's may be the worst of all. With that around, we can't even get close.
Hey, I know. What if I attack the sponsor while wearing the suit? Nozomi, what is this nonsense? Are you still trying to die? No, this isn't a suicide mission. In fact, I think the odds are in my favor. Think about it. There's no one better than me to do the job because I don't have a bomb in my body.
Oh, right. You're not an official member, so...
Yeah, we've told everyone at this point.
Yup. Nozomi came to the academy of her own free will, and Nozomi doesn't care.
No, she's really glad, actually.
She basically snuck in without even the people in charge noticing. Unlike us, she hadn't had a bomb implanted in her while she was unconscious. Even so, was it a good idea to put Nozomi in such great danger?
Well, someone has to be.
Yeah, but she can't be revived.
That is true. That is the sort of main
Trade-off,
issue
yeah.
with putting her in that position.
Even if we did beat the sponsor by risking her life, I'd say building a strategy around Nozomi is feasible. It negates one of the sponsor's weapons. That's big.
It is. So I can do it?
But even if we risked your life to beat the sponsor, would that really end the game?
Oh,
Big
no.
yawn.
Sorry.
Beat the sponsor, beat the game. Oh no, the sponsor's actually still alive.
Huh?
That's been the flow of events so far.
Right, another successor might show up. Yeah, that is the issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Nozomi puts on the suit, charges at the sponsor with a knife, crossbow, whatever, kills them.
They come back.
And then just a new
one
one appears, and they'll probably then have a way to specifically guard against Nozomi.
Right.
And so it's like, we're stuck in this loop.
Yeah. They've got an army of zombies after all. Creating successors out of dead bodies is too freaky even for me.
But didn't the sponsor mention they only had one body right now?
No, there's only one of me. I'm not talented enough to control more than one body.
I mean, they did say that. But,
They did say that.
but also.
Obviously, that was a lie. Why would they show their hand so easily? We should assume the sponsor still has multiple bodies. It's pointless to kill just the one we could see. How about if we find and kill the person controlling them? There being one person in control was just a theory. Even if I was right, where would this person be? How could we find them?
The sponsor's like a roach that can't be squished.
Tsubasa suddenly raised her voice in frustration.
They should just drop dead already. Why won't this game end? Don't be sad, Mr. Tsubasa. It's basically a stylistic form for killing games to drag on and on.
Stylistic form?
Ever noticed how killing games in movies or comics never seem to end once they get started? The players exploit a loophole and think they've won, only to find themselves at the start of another game. They beat the mastermind and think it's finally over, only for true mastermind to show up.
Yep, that is a classic killing game trope.
Does happen.
It sounds like you are describing the invader hunt.
Yeah, because so far as killing games go, this hunt's about as cliche as they come. I mean, have you seen the rules?
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
That is true, right? There is no, like, end.
No win
to this.
condition.
Right. Like, you could say, oh, maybe it ends at day 100, but
that's a guess.
Yeah, that's not even necessarily the case.
Right.
As far as it seems, this game just keeps going and going until we've all been executed.
That's right.
There isn't even like the last person alive wins kind of thing.
No win condition.
I prefer killing games that start and end with a bang. Oh, my recent recs included.
Please tell me.
Include.
Give me your Rex, Tatami.
Tatami proceeded to go on a tangent about killing game reviews and theories, but I'd already tuned out by then. There was something she said earlier that I couldn't get out of my mind. There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. She was right. There was nothing in the rules about us winning. For some odd reason, that statement stuck in my mind, even though I couldn't figure out for the life of me why it seemed so important.
Takumi, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking about something. I ignored the odd sensation and focused on continuing the discussion. Let's put our heads together to come up with a way to beat the sponsor and prevent another one from showing up. We talked over different ideas right until nighttime, but still couldn't come up with anything viable.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Dingity dong, bingity bong.
It's been a while since we've seen a nighttime announcement.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Make me yawn, Sirei.
Our break time ends tomorrow. The fourth round would start in 2 days. I didn't want to play this game anymore. I've been hoping we could take out the sponsor before it started, but getting flustered now solves nothing. I should just go to bed. I slipped into bed and lay down with every intention of sleeping. But
yeah, the way when you say it like that, it makes it sound like it doesn't happen.
But it was not to be. My mind was still actively thinking about Datami's words from the afternoon, and sleep had all but fled from me.
There's no clear
There's
win
no
condition.
clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I didn't know why I was so hung up on that one point. And I still couldn't find an answer no matter how hard I thought about it. Eventually, I finally started drifting off.
Sleep time.
Because I fell asleep with the lights on, my sleep was shallow that night, but I did dream. In those dreams, I relived the events that had occurred ever since the sponsor showed up.
Don't worry. I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause.
The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. The forceful ending of the game was the only thing that could be construed as player victory. Maybe that was why I got so hung up on what Takumi said. Because a player victory condition actually did exist. The next scene to flash across my mind was Yugamu being blown up by the second sponsor. The invader hunt didn't end then, even though they murdered a player. That was because Yugamu attacked the sponsor first, so punishing him for that was considered just cause. The current sponsor carried that terrible remote control capable of blowing us up everywhere they went. The scene changed and I saw the bodies of our friends that Yugamu had secured. The bombs on top of the coffins, Yugamu had surgically removed them post-mortem. He was blown up by one himself. He must have abhorred their very existence. This terrifying weapon was tucked away in the bodies of all my friends.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
Next, the memory of Ima and Kako asking to join our team surfaced in my mind. Ima declared that he would die on behalf of Kako. His determination touched me. Just then, I sat up in bed, suddenly wide awake.
Awake. No more sleep.
I found it. I found it. I'd had an epiphany while sifting through those memories in my dreams. I found a way to end this game.
Oh?
Okay.
Our boy has it.
Okay.
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 Wait until day 100.
Okay.
End of round 4.
Mm-hmm.
Let Kako be at the bottom.
Okay.
Ima does something to jump in front of her, shielding her from being executed. He is then unjustly killed because he is not the loser.
That does unfortunately leave us at day 100 without a functional escape pod.
Sure, but we don't have to do anything for that other than get Ima a couple more points. Ima needs to be above Kako.
Right, but I'm saying the missiles are still going to go off.
Right, but we could then switch focus to Doll Shop.
On day 100?
Before day 100. We don't need to do anything
we could just
between
switch
now
focus.
and day 100.
We could switch focus right now.
Yeah, we can
I see what you
pause
mean.
this plan and just in 2 weeks do it.
Right, that's true.
I don't think that's what's going to happen because we chose to focus on this instead.
That is what we did choose.
But like, that's an idea.
Interesting. Interesting thoughts.
I ran out of my room and went to wake up Yugamu and Takumi. It could also work with anyone. It doesn't have to be Ima and Kako. I just think that it's focused on them because Takumi just had that memory.
Right.
What is it, Takumi? It's the dead of night, you know. Yeah, what do you want? I was just about to go visit Mistress Tsubasa in her room.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Right. Listen, guys, I finally found it. I found a way to end the invader hunt. You mean you found a way to definitively kill the sponsor?
Nope.
No, we're not going to kill the sponsor. We're going to end the game.
Different things.
What now? Is there any difference? As different as chalk and cheese.
What the fuck?
Conflating the two was our first mistake.
What, Takumi?
I shared my new strategy with my friends. Their reaction? That does sound like it could be worth a try. But it's Yugamu's handiwork that'll make or break the whole thing. You sure it's gonna work? Interesting.
Interesting.
I'm sure. He's already taken out 6 of those things. You can probably do it blindfolded by now, right? I've never done it on a living patient before, okay? Don't come crying to me if I end up killing you instead. It doesn't matter. We can keep coming back with the Revive-O-Matic until you get it right. You're making this sound like some peaceful picnic. Well, I'll give it a try. It's the job of a leader's aide to pander to his every woman fancy, after all. No, whatever theory Takumi just came up with is going to incorporate all of the memories, which includes the bomb.
It does include the bomb.
Which I'm guessing is where Yugamu comes in. Yugamu hasn't tried it on living patients.
Right.
So he's going to remove a bomb.
Okay.
If he removes a bomb and that person attacks the sponsor. Oh. Is he going to remove a bomb and put it in someone else?
Interesting thought.
Is he going to remove Kako's bomb and put it in Ima?
That's an interesting thought.
Have Kako wear the suit and attack the sponsor.
Okay.
The sponsor tries to blow up Kako, actually blows up Ima, killing a player without just cause, ending the game.
I don't know.
Is that something? Is that anything?
Potentially.
Chat, is that anything?
Chat. Chat, please help.
Well, I'll give it a try. It's the job of a leader's aide to pander to his every woman fancy, after all. We don't have much time, so let's start right away. I need you two to come with me to the biolab. We quietly and stealthily made our way to the biolab, taking care not to be discovered by the sponsor.
Oh.
Fun music.
Take off your clothes and lie down on that table over there. Datami and I complied with Yugamu's instructions, stripping down with our backs to each other. I guess you could do it with us too.
Yeah.
The only reason I was thinking Ima and Kako is because I think Ima would be willing to do it.
Sure.
Because like someone's getting blown up.
Someone's getting blown up.
Yeah.
This is true.
I have to let two boys see me naked? Gross. I might as well go the whole 9 yards and start making the O face now.
Come on, this is an emergency. It's not like we've got any ulterior motives.
So says the pervert trying to sneak glances at my boobs.
I'm gonna tell Mistress Tsubasa about this.
I wasn't looking. I didn't see anything. You ready? Then let's do this. Oh, but first, some anesthetic.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, please.
All of that, please.
Yugamu poked a syringe into my neck as I lay on the table. Also, they said that the Revive-O-Matic can bring us back. Is that true? I thought it was only death during war.
Remember, the drones only work
it's
during
the drones.
battle.
It's the drones.
The
That's right.
Revive-O-Matic can
always
work whenever.
works. Yes.
It's the drones will
Got it.
only automatically recover a corpse.
Yes.
If it's during battle.
But we don't need that because we're here on the school grounds.
Right,
They
Yugamu
just
could
take
like
us
still
to the
just carry
Revive-O-Matic.
our body there.
Yeah. There was a sharp prickling pain for a moment, and then my vision turned blurry. I began to feel lightheaded and Day 85. Day 86.
Oh my. How long did this take?
You did it, Yugamu. You did it.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm definitely right about my theory.
What a CG.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
Great.
Those.
Now I'm damaged goods.
Also, oh my god, Takumi ripped reveal?
Yeah.
Okay, King.
Yeah, those are some fucking scars.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Takumi is absolutely ripped.
Look at his abs.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the bright side, this scar makes it look like I was in an epic sword fight or something. A scar on the back would have been a swordsman's shame.
That's right.
That's true. So
Removing
true.
that thing from a living body was certainly different. I was out of my element. Anyway, better put your clothes on. The opening ceremony for the 4th round is about to begin.
Yeah, I guess we can just do it now. We quickly got dressed, hiding the large scars on our chests under our clothes. And then...
And then...
Good morning, people of Lost Defense Academy.
The 4th round of the invader hunt will now begin.
This is just gonna become a Monokuma voice.
Yeah, basically.
Gather at the leisure lounge so I can explain the rules.
Bless you.
You made that so much more Monokuma immediately.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm down for it.
This is it. It's do or die time. Yugamu and I will go on ahead and tell the others about the plan. Come join us when you're ready, Takumi. Yeah, I'll be right there. After parting ways with Dadami and Yugamu, I went back to my room and got changed. Once that was done.
Oh boy.
We all dashed to the leisure lounge. It was time for our showdown. Finally! Although, what's with that getup of yours? The sponsor seemed a little confused by my appearance. It was only natural since I was wearing the same thing they were.
Yeah, for sure. We do need to do that, otherwise the bees are a problem.
Yeah, so it's Dadami that's getting blown up for us. Thanks, Queen. I stood before them in the suit that Hideko had retrieved at the cost of her life. Takumi? Why are you dressed like that? I thought they told you. I thought you were going to tell her.
Oh, we forgot.
What's going on, Takumi? Everyone else looked equally confused. That was the act they were supposed to be putting on.
Yeah, they're just pretending.
Yeah. I smell a big fat rat. Is this your version of a taunt? Coming here in that suit can only mean one thing. Am I right? That depends on your response. I answered the sponsor in a calm, quiet voice. One question for you, sponsor. You've been hounding and pestering me ever since you showed up. Why? I thought I told you before. It's 'cause you're the most entertaining one here. You're such a little goody-goody, which also makes you capable of the cruelest decisions. A pair of goody two-shoes would happily step into the most disgusting puddle of filth to protect someone if they could. I just knew you would provide top-class entertainment if I pushed you into a corner, and that's exactly what you did. I'm really enjoying just practicing my Monokuma voice.
Yeah, no, it sounds really good.
Hey, thank you. Are your hands still stained with the blood of those people you murdered in cold blood? Serial killer Takumi?
Yeah, that.
The sponsor's jarring laughter echoed throughout the room. Okay, now's the perfect time to act angry. I'm glad you were so entertained, and I hope you're ready for more. Let's see how funny you find this.
Wait, Mr. Sumino. What are you thinking? That's against the rules.
Down, Takumi, down. You can't be serious about this.
Don't do it, Takumi.
Everyone tried to stop me. Of course, this was all part of the act, too. We needed to make it seem like I was acting on my own, totally independent from the others.
Right. It needs to be very clear that this is only Takumi doing this.
Yep.
No one else is involved.
Only Takumi will be exploded.
Exactly.
That was the scene we were trying to present to the bees hovering above. Let's go. I made up my mind. I have to do this. I shook off the pleas of the others. The sponsor has to pay for what they did. For making me kill other humans. Ah! I charged at the sponsor full speed, a knife in my hand.
Oh shit. Yeah, here come the bees, for sure.
The bees swooped toward me with a familiar cacophony of beating wings. Obviously, they meant to suck the blood of the rule breaker dry.
Run, run, run.
But their stingers couldn't penetrate the suit I was wearing. I raised the knife. The suit could repel any cryptoglobin-based attacks, but was weak against physical attacks. Even a knife should be able to break through it.
But before you could get there...
You really didn't think this through, Takumi. Have you forgotten my other weapon?
The sponsor took out their remote control.
Sheesh! I was hoping you could entertain me for a while more before you broke. Alas, all good things must come to an end. So long, Takumi. Let's play again in our next lives.
The sponsor pressed the detonation button for the bomb in my body.
And...
Bye, Dadami. Kaboom. but I wasn't the one who got blown up.
I like how it's still clearly Yugamu's hand.
Yeah, for sure.
Dadumi!
Instead, it was Dadumi.
You ready for one of my favorite parts?
Yeah. Dadumi and I will exchange the bombs in our bodies. Why do we exchange them? In case they could sense it, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah. I feel like it would have made the most sense to take out
hers. And
to
put
like,
ours in hers.
Yeah, put ours in hers and then just leave hers elsewhere.
Out. Yeah.
So that like even if the plan failed and the sponsor somehow knew it was up, we could still stab and like kill this body maybe.
Yeah. When I violate the rules, the sponsor will press the button for my bomb.
Huh?
But when they do that, the one who actually explodes will be Dadumi, who hasn't broken any rules at all. Right. That will fulfill the victory condition of this game. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. That's how we'll win. Will the sponsor really honor that rule, though? They could just change it on the spot.
That's true. Yeah, how do we know that they'll just like keep their word?
Between the two of them, the sponsors have tampered with the rules of the hunt plenty already. That's true. The rules seem more like guidelines than anything else. But I have a feeling this one is set in stone. When I was laid up in bed before, the sponsor came to my room. I wish I could torture you myself, but alas, that would be against the rules.
They did say that.
They sounded genuinely sad when they said that. So this is a rule not even the sponsor, with all their authority, can change. I think so. The moment they blow up Dadumi instead of me, something will happen. I didn't know how, but the sponsor would be heavily punished. That would give us the opportunity we needed to beat them.
Hold up. You're talking like it's a given I'll get blown up in your place. Why's it gotta be me?
Why's it gotta be Dadumi?
I mean, she was willing to die for us before.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter who does it, right? Couldn't you use Ima or one of those other guys?
Also, she has been separate from the group, so she hasn't been openly a part of any ploy.
Right. Yep.
She is in
She's the
first
most like
place.
removed. Yeah, she loves killing games, so she has the most like motive to kind of keep it going.
Yeah, she would be the one least likely to participate in a scheme for this, so it would be hard to argue that she should be punished.
That's fair.
Hey!
No, you have to be the one. It absolutely has to be you. I've decided.
And why is that?
Because you got to kiss Tsubasa before me. And there's also...
See, you had a lot of really, really good rational
logical
reasons
kind
there.
of like, yeah, kind of like a perception based.
But
like
what
we
you
need to make
forgot,
sure.
what you didn't account for is Takumi being petty as fuck.
Yeah, and that I didn't. Admittedly, there's that too. And I was playing the game and not the player, and that's on me.
And this is one of my favorite parts of this entire thing.
That's really quite funny. That's really very funny. And I'm actually very glad that I reasoned it out with actual logical, because that really just contrasts.
Back when Dadumi kissed, or Tsubasa kissed Dadumi, and you were like, I feel like Takumi's gonna be okay with this. This moment was just like in my head.
So it's just a personal grudge? You're the normie who needs to blow up and die.
Why do you care? We'll bring you back with a Revive-O-Matic right away.
Of course I care. This mouth that kissed Lady Tsubasa's delicate lips will be destroyed.
Good, you homewrecker. Those lips are mine.
I love it. I love it.
You're killing me, Takumi, but in a good way. That's the sort of high-handedness I'd expect from a successful leader.
It's so dumb.
It's so silly. Once I ascertained the bomb had gone off, I took off the suit and stormed toward the sponsor. That was against the rules. You broke the rules, sponsor.
What you gonna do?
Blowing up Dadumi when she didn't do anything at all. That's a grave violation.
You killed Miss Amamiya. Kako has never referred to people by their last names.
What is the... What?
Yeah.
Is she already back?
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah, give her back to us.
Huh?
What the? You're back already?
For a while, the sponsor said nothing as we surrounded and hurled accusations at them.
You really had me fooled.
Eventually, they let out a subdued sigh.
Darn it! I totally miscalculated. You switched the bombs in your bodies, huh? When I pressed the detonator, I ended up hurting Dotomy without just cause. You're right. I've broken the rules of the game.
I'm not even trying to stay in the high register of
Yeah,
the
no,
voice.
you've just fully gone Monokuma.
made a character decision.
Yeah.
So you see,
Therefore,
I officially surrender.
Oh?
fair.
Did it work?
Did it work?
Did it just work?
That's it. No mortified denials, sloppy excuses, death pleas, nothing at all.
Huh?
I thought you'd bring out at least one last desperate gambit.
what am I supposed to do? Have you seen the state of my unbeatable weapons?
We followed the sponsor's glance to the ceiling.
Huh?
Well,
The bees!
the bees are sleepy.
The bees are falling.
They're not sleepy.
They're falling.
They're all dying.
Is that not the ultimate sleepy?
I mean, sure.
Are they dead?
Those bees are like embodiments of the game itself. Since the game's over now, of course they're going to die too.
We're done with bees.
They've been tormenting us for so long.
Bees have been haunting us.
But with that, the bee route,
The bee route done.
the bee route comes to a close.
One after another, the bees dropped to the ground. Finally, the last one fell, and they were all dead.
Well, shit. No more bees.
Well, dang.
See? I have nothing to fight with now. Feel free to do whatever you want to me.
You're definitely not getting off easily, but before that, show us your true face and tell us who you really are.
Are we gonna find out? Are we gonna find out who they are? They must be a zombie, right? Or a monster that looks even more hideous.
I'm gonna take your suit off now. Resist and you die. Understand?
What's the point in resisting now? Go ahead.
Yugamu quickly and skillfully started removing the suit from the sponsor's body. Soon we would see the face of the person who'd been tormenting us for days on end.
Oh?
Open sesame. Yugamu tore the suit and helmet off the sponsor in one breath.
And?
I'm locking in my guess that this is Eito.
Okay.
What? Everyone was dumbfounded by the face that had been hiding beneath the suit. It's locked in.
Okay, it's locked in.
I couldn't believe it. It was him all this time? But how was it possible?
Ha! 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 Yes! Sid does it again, folks! Eat it! Eat it! Yes!
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. My beautiful boy. He's so back.
Oh my god!
Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes!
Ah!
Ah!
I cannot tell you how much my brain has been exploding this entire goddamn time.
No way my beautiful boy was gonna sit quietly. We're keeping his body around? You kidding me? Gotta burn that shit. Come on, guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. He was with us this whole time. Eito, you're still alive?
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out.
Whoa.
I was really hoping I could play the sponsor for a little while more.
He's so crazy.
He's so crazy.
He's so crazy.
He is just such a
He's
crazy,
so
fucked
nuts.
up boy.
No way. Eito?
Huh?
Don't tell me you're a zombie. Did his dead body revive somehow?
No, his body is still secured in my room. He couldn't have come back from the dead.
He couldn't have come back from the dead.
No, I'm confused.
Then, is this someone else disguised as Eito?
I couldn't believe Eito Atsuki was standing before us again, but there was no mistaking his malicious presence. You're really the real Ato?
It's been a while since we spoke face to face like this, hasn't it, Takumi?
Ugh.
I've been watching you prance around with all these different love interests, and I have to tell you, I'm heartbroken.
We're gonna have a talk about that, certainly.
I am indeed Ato Atsuki, in the flesh. Not the Ato Atsuki you know, though. I've come from another, slightly different world.
Sure. My thoughts were thrown into confusion. How could Ato still be alive? How did he become the sponsor?
So not zombie Ato.
Parallel universe Ato? Hell yeah.
Sure, why not?
And as the second sponsor, how was he connected to the first?
You look completely flabbergasted. Wouldn't you like to know who I really am?
Yes, please.
That goes without saying. Spit it out already. You have no right to remain silent.
Just what kind of alternate universe did you come from? Why did you make Takumi do that to those people in the mansion?
We said, well, I mean, if this person has anything to do with Ato, we know exactly why he wanted us to kill a bunch of people in the mansion. I guess you don't. Well, no, you should, because we told you. Anyway.
We've told everyone. Yeah.
We surrounded Ato and bombarded him with questions.
Calm down, everyone. Don't worry. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I was surprised. He actually promised to answer our questions without leaving us hanging. Except...
I just have one condition.
What is it?
I'll only answer questions from Takumi. And we have to be alone.
Aw, he wants to kiss.
No answers if anyone else is there.
What? Why do I have to be stuck somewhere alone with you?
Is that a no? Do you really want to turn this offer down? It's the biggest chance you have to get information out of me, team leader.
You've got a lot of nerve. We could always squeeze that information out of you through my various torture techniques.
Oh, you're not much of a professional assassin if you can't tell torture won't work on someone like me, Yugamu. I've already made up my mind. I'll only talk when I'm alone with Takumi.
You're still trying to toy with me at this stage? Why are you so upset with Takumi anyway? Back off. He's mine. You're a thing of the past.
Why wouldn't I be mean to him? After all...
We did super kill you, yeah.
You're the version of you that killed me, aren't you?
And that was tough. I did kill Ato.
That's true.
I did die. Or so I thought. How could he be standing before me again now?
What the fuck is happening?
So this is all about revenge? You even became the sponsor of the killing game too?
Not really, but I just couldn't get over it, you know? How you off the other me like you were stamping out a pest to be exterminated, looking oh so righteous while you were at it. I wanted to make sure you came to terms with your true, vile nature. And then you'd never feel inclined to act self-righteous again. How does it feel to be an even worse serial killer than me, Takumi?
Just for that? You made me kill those people just for that?
Now that's an expression better suited to a disgusting creature like you. Are you in utter anguish yet? I took over the killing game from the previous sponsor so I could see you looking tortured by guilt and desperation. The game may be over, but my fun has only just begun.
He's an excellent villain.
He really is. Because now, it's your responsibility to interrogate me.
I wanted to kill Ato again right there and then to avenge my friends who died in the game.
Hideko's voice is, I just like doing her voice generally, but I was like, I need to keep Ato.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's just, fair. He's just so fun.
He is. But I knew I couldn't. We needed the information he had.
It's starting to smell more and more like the multiverse theory's true. This Ato came from another timeline, right?
Huh?
Does that mean he knows how to travel between timelines?
Now that's interesting, because if the multiverse theory is true, the alternate timeline theory is true, that does reopen the Nozomi question.
That is true, yeah. Although Takumi's at least internally reached the conclusion that they are one and the same.
I know, but that doesn't mean that's necessarily true.
No, he could absolutely be wrong about it.
Yeah.
Can we see Takamaru alive again if we go to another timeline?
If this Ato
That's
really
so sad.
If this Ato really did come from a different timeline, the information he held was priceless.
Yeah, how the hell did you get here?
We could solve our most immediate problems by learning how to travel between timelines from him. We wouldn't have to fight Dal Shah or struggle to get the escape pod started up.
True.
Nobody else needed to die. That makes sense because I was like, listen, the sooner, like, we figured this out pretty quickly, like, right? We had to choose between the sponsor and Dal Shah, and we chose this, and we figured it out quickly. In theory, we could, figure out the sponsor, kill Ato, move on, then go kill Dal Shah and get out by day 100, right?
Yeah.
That would, in theory, be our next mission, our next task. But that makes this timeline quite repetitive to the prioritized Dal Shah timeline.
Potentially.
So I was wondering where we go from here.
Yeah.
But to get that information...
Shall we have a little chat, Takumi? You have to tell me what I want to know first. Like the sensation you felt when you killed those people. The feeling of bathing in the warm blood of your victims. That squelching sound was so nice and satisfying, wasn't it?
In that moment, the faces of those people suddenly surfaced in my mind, clear as day. The faces of the people I had killed. My breathing quickened and I broke out in cold sweat. Ato really did have the potential to be the best assassin in the world. His ability to drive people into dead ends and make them wish they were dead with words alone was unparalleled.
It's not so bad to be caught if I can get to see you looking like that. But I'm nowhere near done yet. Don't think you can get away from that ugly soul of yours for even a moment. I'll be sure to remind you of your sin from now on. Every single day.
I adore him. I could feel the strength leaving my body as Ato laughed at the top of his voice. Ha! And to think I thought I'd finally be able to relax after defeating the sponsor and ending the game. I was wrong. My real suffering was only just beginning. After killing Ato, he came back with a firm hand on my ankle, ready to drag me down into hell with him. My killing game wasn't over yet. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough, Queen. I did want the information that he had. I thought it might give me a choice to talk to him or not talk to him. And then talking to him, like, you maybe go insane, right? Like, it's a risk.
Yeah, no, this is not Takumi's choice.
No. And, that it fits. It happened so quickly, I barely knew what was going on. Tsubasa picked up the knife I had dropped, lunged forward, and slit Ato's throat with it. Our lover and our lover.
A lover spat.
A lover spat indeed.
Don't you dare bully Takumi. My sweet Takumi.
Tsubasa.
She really doesn't like her ex.
No.
Anyone who dares to hurt him is going to have to answer to me.
Leave it to me.
She is like every single time that there has been anything pointed against us, she gets so protective of us.
100%. 100%.
And it's adorable.
Yeah.
You, all of you, are such ugly monsters.
Really good sound effects there.
Thank you.
Ato coughed up blood and collapsed on the ground, and within a few seconds, he'd stopped breathing. Tsubasa! I ran over and held her in a tight embrace. I'm sorry. We were supposed to ask him for more information. I mean, we could try to revive him, Anakin.
We can't actually.
Why?
I don't know if this was way back early. Sirei deleted Ato's data from the Revive-O-Matic.
Oh, yes, I do. I do remember. I do remember
Yeah.
that. But I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't bear to see you in so much pain. No need to apologize, Tsubasa. If you hadn't jumped in, I'd have done the same thing. All of our lovers! Every game is a dating sim!
Woo! 3 cheers for Miss Kuwana! The sponsor Go is coming to him and it feels so good! Vengeance for Takemaru! Someone like that doesn't deserve to live.
I approve of anything Mr. Tsubasa does.
Yeah, she does.
Besides, this is the perfect end to a killing game.
The perfect end?
Killing games just love to drag out the story for as long as possible and then suddenly drop the ending on you with zero fanfare. You know, without answering any of the subplots it was alluding to the whole time, it's not a real killing game these days if it doesn't end super abruptly.
There are still so many questions we do not have the answer to.
Absolutely.
We don't know what was going on with the original sponsor and all their corpses.
Nope.
We don't know who those 2 sponsors that showed up that one time that said we have nothing to do with the invader hunt
Knocked
were.
us out. That was crazy.
We don't know why Takumi was like losing memories of times when he was like hanging out with Tsubasa and Yugamu.
We don't know how Ato got here.
Right.
There's a lot.
There are so many unanswered questions still.
That's why this is the perfect end to our killing game. I'm here all day for it.
And so the invader hunt ended abruptly in perfect killing game style, 60 days after it began.
60 days later.
As relieved as I was, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't bothered by the many unanswered questions it left behind. But there was no time for us to run around trying to solve those mysteries now. The game was over, and that meant we have more important matters to deal with. With our eyes keenly focused on the prize of a true happy ending, we quickly moved toward our next objective.
And we will go ahead and move toward that next objective next time.
Oh my God, this was so fun.
Oh God. I love this game. I love this route. I just love it so much.
Excellent. I'm really glad I went with the sponsor first, even though it certainly doesn't answer everything. That was just so good and interesting.
Just Ato coming back. So it seems like it wasn't zombie Ato like you were thinking, but it was indeed Ato. You did call that.
Yeah. Also, I don't know what the timeline where you go to Dalshaw first looks like, obviously. But if they don't reveal who the sponsor is because we didn't go down any of the sponsor work, then now having the knowledge that that is Ato,
you can keep that in mind when you see how the sponsor acts and stuff.
Is really fun because I predict on the Dalshaw timeline that we'll do next, in theory, assuming there are no more choices down this timeline. I assume that we do kill Dalshaw and then the sponsor gets in the way, or there's more to do with the sponsor because we made that trade-off, right? The trade-off has to mean something. I guess it doesn't have to, but often it will. And so being able to know this is Ato, Ato gets the best of us, or we killed Ato, whatever, is a fun flavor.
Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. I'm glad that we got we had a lot of good moments there. We had Takumi in his slump. We had Tsubasa talking about their future together. We had the kiss. We got the sponsor plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of really, really fun stuff. The Ato reveal, obviously.
Excellent.
And as much as I watched a Let's Play where there was a little more frustration towards Tsubasa for jumping in.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that she just jumped in and killed Ato.
I mean, I think both can be true, right? I wanted more information that we're not going to get now very much.
But it's so
it's in
valid.
Character, it's valid. Literally, my initial thought was, and fair enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's, it shows the increasing bond in a way that feels very real between the two of them.
Yeah. This route, and part of the reason why I do think I ship Takumi and Tsubasa so highly because I just really like their dynamic generally.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a big part of that is that this route probably, in my opinion, more than like any other, more than like most others, at least, it just feels so like natural the way that their relationship has like developed.
And I was thinking that part of what makes it beautiful that Tsubasa jumps in here is that Takumi really struggled this entire route with having no one.
Right.
He had Yugamu, but like, you know, Takumi at some level always holds Yugamu at a distance, even if he appreciates him, and especially at the beginning. And Tsubasa was the first one who originally was against him, who kind of switched and apologized and then grew closer. And so it's nice to see him go from, man, I'm alone on a team. No one wants to work with me.
Yeah.
I'm going out into the field and being overwhelmed by invaders because I am absolutely alone. To, I didn't even really necessarily need someone to jump in, but someone cares so deeply about me in a way that feels natural that like she jumped in defense of me because she was so pissed off that I was being treated unfairly.
It also is like Takumi was so like everyone was like attacking him so much at the very beginning of this for killing Eito, the very beginning of the route for killing Eito.
Mm-hmm.
And a big reason why Takumi was in such like a depressive state at the beginning of this episode was because
of the distrust.
he killed humans.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't be allowed to go on.
Right.
And then with Tsubasa being like, I'm taking on half your sins in like a symbolic way, but then doing this, I think kind of solidifies that a little more in a way of like, see, like if like I've also killed for you now, like you killed to save me and I've killed to save you.
Yeah. It's very
in a way that's just very, like it's weird to say like it's romantic that she jumped in and killed Eito like that. But it is. Yeah.
I also just like, I'm sure that we will get lots of additional content on the Nozomi Kadoa stuff. But this, like, one of the things that I think that was initially a little off-putting for me about the Takumi Kadoa situation, that translates to the Takumi Nozomi situation, is that it's always Takumi protecting Kadoa, right? It's Kadoa being like, you always have to be there to protect me. And then the entire Last Defense Academy 1 is Takumi being like, my one purpose is to protect this person. And Nozomi's not like, she's not doing nothing for him, but she's like kind of sitting with him sitting with him when he passed out was this timeline, right? That wasn't Last Defense Academy 1.
That was this timeline, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before we started the invader hunt.
You know,
but it was like in the earlier parts of this timeline, yeah.
Nozomi was, you know, generally trying to like be present and make everyone get along, and you know she's helpful in battle, and she's not cowardly by any means, but it's a lot of like she's this deeply traumatized girly, and it's a lot of Takumi just being like very much the protector, the provider, the stabilizer, like taking care of her. And I think what I like about the Tsubasa Takumi connection is that Tsubasa and him feel almost more like equals in terms of we will both fight for each other. And even though Tsubasa has the hang up about fighting, and Takumi does do a lot to protect her and make sure that she gets points so she doesn't get killed, her doing something like this, even when that's very against her nature, is such a like clear sign of love and protection on her part that I think is just like a really clear symbol of how much she cares.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that.
And there's room for that to change. I know we're going to get more Nozomi content. My opinion is subject to change.
No, there's a lot of game left.
Yeah, but that's my feeling right now.
Yeah.
I think that this romance feels more earned.
Right, and it also, to be fair, we, like, yes, towards the end of Last Defense Academy 1, we started to see, like, a romance of sorts. It, like, not even really a romance, but more of a bond developing between Nozomi and Takumi.
Mm-hmm.
But it was almost one-sided because Takumi was so, like, for, like, his own sanity, he was so set in the, like, I have to think of these two people as different people.
Mm-hmm.
So he was almost, like, walling himself off from developing feelings for Nozomi.
Yeah.
Even though it was clear that she was starting to develop feelings for him.
But he was just trying to fight his way back to Kadoa.
Right.
Until it was confirmed that they were the same person.
And so from our perspective as players, being like the protagonist being Takumi, his focus in Last Defense Academy 1 was on Kadoa more than Nozomi.
Yes.
And we didn't really see, like we saw flashbacks and stuff, obviously, right? But we didn't really see their relationship develop in the way that we've gotten to experience
with Tsubasa.
Yeah.
Like, which I think is why it feels more earned now,
right. Like
because we just get to see more of it.
I do believe, I think they gave us enough in the flashbacks and enough in the way that Takumi talks about Kadoa to believe that they did have a very deep bond, but it's just not something that we experience the same way as players. But yeah, anyway, we'll go ahead and cut there for this episode. And we will pick up next time, moving toward our next objective, seeing what the remainder of this route, the approximately 14 days that we have left,
has
in store for us.
Excellent. Can't wait.
So anyway, thank you all so much for joining us.
For these crazy adventures.
And we will see you next time.
You know where to find us.
Bye.